Okay, so we're going to start. You'll need your block. Lie back, lift your hips, and you're going to bring the block level 2 to the bony part of your pelvis, not the small of your back. Just rest your arms down. This is supported bridge. Just lengthening the front body a little, bring a bit of length into the lower back. Starting to deepen your breath. And then you're going to lift your hips, flip the block down one so it's lower. Again, the back of your pelvis, not the lower back, and straighten your legs. So if any of this your lower back doesn't like this, then do something else. But here we're now just very briefly lengthening the hip flexors. So if you've been sitting a lot or cycling, running, just lengthening through the front of the hip. Okay, bend your knees, lift your hips, remove the block, and take your arms wide. Take your feet to the outer edges of your mat with your knees bent, and then roll your knees to the right. Keep the feet wide. Turn your head to the left. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh. If that's too intense this time in the morning, just drop the foot down. We're lengthening through the hip. And then release the foot, roll your knees back up, keep the feet wide. Roll your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Again, you can bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. And then release. Roll your knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Change to the other side, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, change. And then come back to center. Draw your knees into your chest. And you're going to rock 3 times all the way up to the shoulders to come to sit. So squeeze your core. And sit. And come onto your hands and knees. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, come up into down dog. So bend your knees up on your toes, lift your hips high. And then start to take the thigh bones back to straighten the legs, draw the feet down. Then walking your dog slowly, paddling the heels. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Take your 2 fingers and wrap the big toe with the thumbs. Keep your tummy on your thighs, elbows soft, relax your head. Inhale, start to straighten your legs, but keeping the chest towards the thighs. Use your breath. And then bend your knees. Inhale, slowly unfurling to stand. And come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskar A. Standing in mountain. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back for Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Down Dog. Lengthening the breath, really feeling the exhale, softening the back body. Then inhale to come forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. So one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths. How did you do? Did you need to look? Hopefully. Sorry, just my AirPod. Hopefully it's second nature now. Sun salute. Inhale to come forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stand in mountain for a couple of breaths. I just realised I need to keep my phone beside me in case you can't hear me. Someone's shouting. Okay. Then inhaling, take your weight into your right foot, left knee up, step back to high lunge. Waking up these hip flexors, think the hips, draw the arms up, knit the ribs, curl through the upper back to look up. And then exhale, bring your arms forward, take the right arm back, turning, really twisting, scissoring the thighs, turn your head to look behind, shoulders away from ears, push through that back heel. Then inhale, bring the right arm forward, face forward. Exhale, humble crescent. So bring the arms up behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, dip head and shoulders. And inhale, come forward, hands to heart. Pause here a moment. So now we're not leaning forward. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, palms down, step back to down dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg lifts, lower the left heel And then stack your hips, roll the right knee up to the ceiling. Inhale, knee to nose, curl forward into plank. Draw that right knee up. Spread the shoulder blades. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank, right knee, left elbow. Again, draw the knee up. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, right knee, right elbow in plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. And then bring the right foot halfway along the mat. Spin the heel in. This is a bit different for the morning, actually. So the ball of the foot comes halfway along the mat. Spin the right heel in, so now your foot is flat with the toes pointing out. And then spin the left foot. So the outside edge of the left foot is pressing down. Move your left hand forward a little, side plank. So lower the hips. Bring your right hand to your hip. So push the floor away with your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Press down through the outside edge of the left foot. Lower your hips. Reach the right hand to the back foot. Inhale, squeeze the outer hips. Lift up, reach the right arm all the way over. You can come onto your forearm if it's too intense. Again, lower the hips, look to the back foot. Inhale, lift your hips, squeeze the outer hips. Last one, reach towards the back of the mat, and then reach up and over, spin onto the balls of your feet. Down dog, child's pose. Rest the arms down, forehead to the mat. Just noticing here, do the hips feel different as you're sitting here? How does that left outer hip feel? How do the shoulders feel? Come to that. Okay, come forward. Going to lift up into down dog. And walk your feet towards your hands. Slowly come to stand. Inhale, take the weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee up. Step back to high lunge. Draw your arms up. Reach up through those middle fingers for a lengthening through the torso. And then exhale, bring your arms forward. Push through that back heel, so strong, present lunge. Take the left arm back. Turn the torso. Keep pushing through the back heel. Turn your head. Shoulders relax. Then inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, rumble, lunge. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale all the way up to high lunge. Strengthen the glute and the hamstring on that front leg. Reaching up. And then exhale, palms down, step the left foot back, down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts, lower the right heel. Roll forward into plank, knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee, right elbow in plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Draw that knee up. Exhale, three-legged dog. And then bring the left foot halfway along the mat. Bend the heel inwards. Bend the right heel out so you're on the outside edge of that right foot, and bring the right hand forward. Side plank, reach the left arm up. This is your kickstand, the leg in the front. Make it a little easier. And then exhale, sink the hips. Press down through the outside edge of the bottom leg, foot, and reach your hand to the end. And then lift your hips up, reach your arm all the way up and over your head. And then exhale, lower the hips, reach the hand. Inhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, lift. Come into down dog. Drop your knees, come into child's pose. So you can bring your knees a bit closer, pull your head down, bring your arms behind you. Just clench and release your fingers, just get blood back through the hands, the wrists. Okay, then slide forward onto your front. Rest your head on your arms, turn your feet out. Rock your hips, just slowly. And then turning onto your back. Bend your knees. Arms by your side, bring your feet, your heels under your knees, thighs are parallel. Coming into flowing bridge. So as you inhale, draw the lower back down to the mat. Peel your hips up, bring your arms overhead. Straight arms back so the hands touch down. And then exhale, lowering down through the vertebrae, arms come slowly back down by your side as the hips come down. Keep going with your own breath. So inhaling to lift the hips, reach the arms. Exhale to lower. Really get that articulation of the spine, or tilting of the pelvis as you lower and lift. So lower back presses down and the hips roll down and tilt forward and then back. Last one. And then, sorry, settling here. Knock your knees together, take the feet a little apart, bring your hands to your stomach. And then roll to one side, come to sit. Resting your hands, sitting nice and tall, close your eyes. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste. Have a lovely day, everyone.